Hello, my name is Vihaan and Dutta,
And my name is Pranav,
and we are from the 7th Congressional District of Virginia.
Our project for the 2022 Congressional App Challenge is named Scholance.
So what is Scholance? Scholance is a platform where future scholars, students, can freelance community service work or paid projects online while simultaneously helping the small clients they work for. Why create Scholance? We were influenced to create Scholance for two reasons. One, students in our area typically have difficulty finding community service opportunities, and two, we believe students should have easy access to freelancing opportunities, which allows them to gain knowledge in their field while helping the community.
Our audience for Scholance is both high schoolers and small clients. The way we designed Scholance makes it beneficial for both of these parties. In exchange for the lower experience high schoolers typically have, consumers will be charged lower prices or nothing if the student opts for volunteer hours. This serves as a good incentive for the student, while also being affordable for the business. As a web application, Scholance consists of both the front end and the back end. In the back end, we mainly use Python and its framework Flask to create the base web application, and Amazon Web Services DynamoDB to host the database for our web app. In the front end, we use HTML and CSS with a framework called Bootstrap. We use additional tools such as Photoshop and Dolly for the logo as well.
So let's test out the web app. Let's go to the sign up page, and we can see that we can sign up for a new user, but we're not going to do that right now, as we already have a pre-built-in user that we're going to test called the customer. So after we put in the wrong password, we could see that it correctly tells us that there's a problem. Then once we put in the right password, we could get in. We have no active projects or joined projects, meaning we haven't created any projects for ourselves or joined any projects. So let's change that. Firstly though, let's go to the profile, and we could see that we could change many of the values that we are inputted with. Then let's go to projects and add a new projects for our person customers, some business. So let's make a project really quickly. After we post the project, we could see it posted successfully. Great. And once we come back to the project screen, we could see that it creates a project test for our some business. We could apply for it, but we don't really want to do that with this account. So let's log out.
Let's now create a new user using the sign up page. Let's put in the specified fields, and let's have our username called employee. Let's now create the user and navigate to the login page. Let's log in as that employee user. And you should see in the project page that there's no active and joined projects. So let's change that. Let's go to the projects page and let's apply for the project that we created with the customer account. So we can see the description, and now let's apply for it. So now I'm logging out of the employee and logging into the customer account. If we navigate, we can see in our active projects that we have the project we created. So if we navigate to that, we can see that the employee user has applied for it. So let's invite them to the project. I've logged out now, and let's log in to employee. And you can see in our join projects that we have the project that we created as the customer. In here you can see the description, and we can also request for more information.
One last thing, if you want to follow our project more, you can go to our GitHub to see all the code that we've done for it, or you could go directly to our website, which should be up soon. Thank you.